Hey Fragrance family, I'm Daver.
And I'm George.
And we're the Fragrance Bros! Coming at you again with another review, this time with guest host George from Fragrance Apprentice, or at least, I think it's George. Can't really tell with your haircut.
Yeah, I might be an imposter, but, well, you see, the thing is, Daver, is I've been wanting to grow my hair very long, so logically...
Doing a good job.
Yeah, it's going great so far, thank you. Yeah, I cut it all off.
And today we are reviewing Bottled Tonic by Hugo Boss. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Date introduced is 2017. It's classified as a woody spicy.
Oh, give me a break.
Yeah. Notes are grapefruit, bitter orange, lemon, apple, ginger, cinnamon, and vetiver. Now, George, what do you get out of longevity out of this?
I don't think I do. I don't think I really do, actually. I get a couple hours, maybe.
Okay.
It's kind of weird because it smells kind of sugary and like it's gonna go for it. But it just it really is there and then it's gone.
I think I got a little bit better than you. I think I got up to around 6 hours, which is fine for me. Okay. It definitely is lighter. Which let's speak to that real quick. What about projection?
It was okay. It was average. If I'm honest, like it was there for the time that it was, but it petered out very quickly. I got like an hour maybe of something that I could smell, but just that second hour, man, absolutely just killed it on the floor. And after that, it was just gone. It was like it was like a fluke. On
me, I think it did start off kind of in the average range, but it settled down a little bit quieter than that. I'm okay with that, but some people won't be. No. Season, I think this is great for spring and summer and daytime. And purpose, I think this is good for casual and for work. Everything you would expect from a fresh scent, basically. Yeah. All right, so George, what does this remind you of?
It's like they got Boss bottled right, and they sort of put it on a plate and took out a lot of the good bits, and then squeezed lemon over it, and then put it in like a glass with ice. It's Boss bottled diluted. It's diet. It's diet Boss bottled. It's Boss bottled zero. It's I can't believe this isn't Boss bottled. It's all of these things with like lemon squeezed all over it. But at the same time, I say all of that, but I kind of weirdly like it in a way.
Yeah.
Because I do kind of weirdly like it because it has got something. It's yeah. All right. It's like what you put over your pancakes. It's lemon and sugar, right?
Put lemon on your pancakes?
Yeah, mate. Well, welcome to England. That's how we do things here. We have fish with chips. We're mental, mate. We're proper mental, right? Yeah, like it is. It's like lemon and a bit of sugar and a few of the woody essence elements of Boss Bottle taken out. But I kind of weirdly like it. And if it was like a really hot summery day, and I was just going out and I was feeling casual and all that kind of stuff, I could see myself wearing it.
Yeah, I totally agree with nearly everything you said, except for the lemon on the pancakes.
Luckily, I'm not the food apprentice, and you're not the culinary bros.
So yeah, I totally agree. I get it really to me smells like Boss bottled.
Yeah.
And then you just add a couple of things on there. Like I do get the lemon. I get a good bit of ginger as well.
Yeah.
And it's almost like they're trying to turn Boss Bottle into Dior Homme Sport. It's totally unnecessary. Yeah. This is a very unnecessary flanker.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it smells good. Like you said, like I can't say it smells bad.
Yeah.
They did a good job with phoning it in.
Yeah, it is weird because I smelt it and I thought, oh, that's a bit obvious. But as I'm wearing it, I'm like, well, it's not bad. It's not great. Yeah. It's not like, oh my goodness, this is brilliant. But I think the thing that I like about it is it's quite light-hearted. It's a bit of a light-hearted, tongue-in-cheek kind of little flanker. I like the name, Boss Bottled Tonic. Hey, if they'd thrown juniper berries in there, Hugo Boss Gin and Tonic.
Don't tempt them. They will do that. I have a first impression video, and it was pretty short because I said almost everything that needed to be said. Because it's a very straightforward fragrance here. It smells almost exactly like the original Boss Bottled, but just with a couple of extra things on there. You could have Boss Bottled and use it for the same exact occasions, the same weather, everything, and you would be fine. I think this is just for someone who maybe they're just a collector of Boss Bottled and they want to add that extra Boss Bottled on there. Or maybe you don't like some of the things about Boss Bottled. I think this is a slightly less floral version of the original Boss Bottled. I think that this isn't fully like a total masculine scent, but I wore this and I was fine wearing it, and I would wear it again. And I could totally see a woman wearing this as well. I think this is a very unisex type of scent.
I think that it's so lighthearted and it's so kind of inoffensive and so clean that you can't really get mad at it. You can't get angry at it. I have Boss Bottled right now. I have Boss Bottled and Boss Bottled Oud. Those are the ones that I have full bottles of. But if I didn't have Boss Bottled, and of course I'm planning on moving to LA, which is a hotter climate, I would be tempted by this. I would be. As a replacement, for Boss Bottled in a hotter climate. But I'm not here going, oh my goodness, I have to have this.
I think what you said is right on. It's a lighthearted version of it.
Yeah.
It is a little bit watery. The tonic is a great name for the explanation of what you get here. Citrusy and a little bit watery version of the original Boss Bottled. It's one of those things where Boss Bottled, they have a lot of flankers, but I've liked almost all of them that I've tried.
It's kind of because they have a lot of flankers, but one of the things that I do respect them for is that they do all of them try to incorporate what the original has, and that's a big problem with flankers. They don't actually accurately remix the original. Yeah,
like L'Homme and La Nuit de L'Homme flankers.
Oh man, don't even get me started with the whole L'Homme flankers. But they take it to the nth degree where everything just doesn't make any sense. And it's just totally redundant, and it does feel like a cash in. And I'm not saying that Hugo Boss, they are people who will definitely cash in at an opportunity, but Boss Bottled Oud kind of really solidified for me what they're trying to actually do, and that is they are trying to take a theme or an element and then marry it up with the original and create with that a new and unique fragrance. But this thing, it does have something about it which annoys me because I feel as though I shouldn't like it.
Yeah, I know.
I feel as though I shouldn't. I feel inherently that we should be bashing this right now.
I totally agree. It has like that formula X plus Y equals Z for like just a flanker type of release that usually smells really bad. Yeah. But they just do something that just smells good here. Even though it's still a typical flanker release, it still smells good.
Dave, are we mellowing in our older age? What's happening to us? I didn't know how you felt about this. And you didn't know how I felt about this until, obviously, right now. And I thought that this was going to be, ruthless, Durand Parfum kind of heat, backlash. You'd have to make another video about the fact that you like negative reviews. You'd have to make another video explaining that it's fine. I thought it was going to be the full drama again, but for some weird reason, it's all right. It is good, and I'll take it.
All right, so what about compliments? Did you get any compliments while wearing this?
Now, this is the thing, and it comes back to longevity on my skin was terribly poor. And so I'm sure I would have, but I didn't have any time. I just didn't have any time. So I had to ask. And the compliments were very lukewarm. This is not a compliment beast or anything like that. It's not an attention grabber or anything of that. It's a really nice... It's not for that. It's a safe, nice social fragrance that you can wear and you won't offend anybody.
Totally agree. I ran this by my wife, and she thought I smelled nice. That's what she said.
Yeah, nice.
And that's about it. I didn't really get any other attention outside of that. I think partly because, as you said, the performance is a little bit on the lighter side.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's just one of those fragrances that smells nice. Yeah. And if you run that by someone, they'll think you smell nice. Yeah. But it won't be anything other than that. I'm okay with that if I love a scent. So, that's okay. Bang for buck, I've already seen this for $50 or $60 on some sites. I think it's a little bit higher than that, probably around the $80 or $90 range, full retail. But I've already seen it at $50 to $60. So I think at that price, I think it's a good deal. But it's still utterly redundant. So I would probably just get the original version over this, because I think the original one is just spectacular.
I would never. What I would say to you is, look, you know, I do have a little soft spot for this, but I would never, and I mean never, like pay full price for this.
All right, so George, final rating. What do you give this?
This fragrance wants to be good, and I know that it wants to be good, but there is a lot of things hindering it. The performance is some of the weakest that I've seen in a long while. The price is not good, and there's just a few factors hindering it. But I can't give it 3 stars, but I don't think it's terrible, so I'm not going to give it 1 star. So I'm going to give it 2 out of 5. I'm
going to give this a 3 out of 5. Oh. I really almost wanted to give this a 4, just because the scent is just so likable, but ultimately it's just redundant. And really pretty useless if you have the original. So that is what I ultimately have to take into consideration here. So 3 out of 5 for me. It's very likable. Yeah. It's a super likable fragrance, and if you're just somebody who just wants a nice new little freshy, like a nice new little citrus, fresh that is actually likable and that has something, you know, kind of about it, then this could be worth your time. So that's all we have. Let us know what you think of Boss Bottled Tonic down in the comments down below. Do you like it, love it, hate it? Let us know. Of course, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe down below. I'll love you for it. And I'll have a link down below to George's channel where you can go and subscribe to him as well. Thank you again for coming on, George. Always appreciate it. See you next time for Unlimited, I think. Yes, we're definitely going to do that. That's going to be a review. Yeah. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you next time. We're the Fragrance Bros. Bye. Thanks, everyone, for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to check out my other channel, Beast Made Reviews, where me and a friend review high-quality products for men. You might like it. Go check it out.